TikTok on that bullshit again. Oh,
You streaming?
it got a little. I'm at work.
Uh-oh. You on TikTok? Alive?
No, I'm not.
That's what it just told me.
For real? Let me see.
It says...
Man, get the fuck out of my face. That's Instagram.
It says you is live on TikTok, though.
No, it don't. Pitiful.
Don't judge me. You was.
No.
Look. Oh.
That's TikTok, huh?
It say TikTok back.
Right.
Background.
Right. You got it, champ. I think they on TikTok.
Oh, okay. I can see you. Are you on this right now?
You got the baby yellow bus going. We've reached your destination, ma'am. You ready to get off?
Don't judge me. You know I'm new to Instagram. When I see it, I'm like, oh, baby.
It's crazy. It's my team. Fucking crazy. Application.
Denied.
Right. You didn't get the job, but you can make it on the bus.
You know, I didn't get the qualifications. You know, I gotta start over. God damn, baby. I had a moment. It's okay.
Any tips? Any tips? Any tips? Get your ass off alive. Damn, I fucked this one up.
At least we got a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some out. Any tips?
I walked in there and seen. I was like, "What's this?" He was like, "They for sale." It was like, "No, duh, they for sale." But why are they sitting here like, "Oh, $1?" Okay.
I wonder what he did with the other ones though, because all of a sudden you go in there one day, the nigga had a whole bunch of them in the back. Like basically he was looking at them because you couldn't be out selling them. So the nigga had the blunts in the back, right? And then the next day you come in there, the nigga like, you come ask for the shit that's in the back. He like, we ain't got no more. Motherfucker, you ain't making no sales like that, nigga.
Right, like they ain't.
What the fuck?
He probably did what he just did with those all the ones.
Yeah, but that
It's
means no. Listen, then, if you did what you did with all that, that mean you downpriced that shit. That mean the day before, which it was already the band was up because it's already January.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That means that day that we came in, let's say we went in there January 2nd. You feel me? It's the day after the band. Boom, January 2nd. You still charging me like you could sell these motherfuckers,
Right.
but January 3rd, I come in there, you tell me you don't got no more. So what part, nigga, of January 2nd did I not come in to where you was like, all right, all these motherfuckers just $2. Just come get them. Because I came in there the day after.
You didn't let me finish. That's what I'm telling you. They probably still in the back. And like right now, where he felt like it.
He said we don't got no more though. So they still gonna be in the back?
That's a lie. They're in the back. Because it's not just woods in that container.
That's what I'm talking about, like ball sleeves and loose sleeves and shit. Like loose sleeves still up there, but as far as the ball sleeves and shit like that, like
so again, they probably in the back.
They
probably
not.
Waiting
He's
for
saying
a
that.
day.
But why wouldn't you sell it to me for regular price then? Because you sold it to me the day before, for regular price.
Like Big Lots, it's certain days that they can do certain.
Nigga, this
stuff.
ain't Walmart
No,
or
what I'm
nothing.
saying.
He a regular nigga.
We don't know what it's like for the smoke shop. Their inventory is probably the same. As even though they can't sell it, they gotta wait to a certain day to put it out to get rid. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
you
Big
just
Lots.
said that he had it in the bin, so that means like
in the bin, it is. It's different types. It's Swishers. It's Woods. It's Dutch.
it don't matter the kind. The whole point is
And they
everything
all
that's supposed to be banned is in the bin. Is it not? You're not supposed to be selling it, nigga.
Yeah, all the flavor.
That's why it's in the bin.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He probably got him in the back just waiting for a day.
No, you're not understanding what I just said. You're trying to tell me that, oh, well, he has some shit that you want, but that he can't give to you, so he gonna pace you out. He said he don't have no more. Nigga, you either don't got no more, you sold onto a different fucking store or something. You did something. You don't just have no more, my nigga, after having all these packs that I seen the day before on December 31st. Then you come on January 1st and all of a sudden, you feel me? They're in the back. They're not gone. They're in the back. And you telling me it's still same price though, but we have them. Then I come back the next day and you don't have any more. Nigga, you wasn't selling them like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm telling you a 3-day, you feel me, adventure, yeah. Okay. Like, nigga, December 31st, you had them. You telling me this is the day, this is the last day to get them. Then the day that we not supposed to have them, you sell it to them still for same price, but they in the back. You feel me? And then the next day you don't have none of them. Niggas ain't come up here and buy that shit because you wasn't selling them for. If you was selling them for the price that it should be gone, I would have bought a couple of them. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
Like I did today.
Exactly. Like, so a nigga should have had like 4 of them for like $20. You right, baby. You feel me? Or anyway, that's what I'm trying to say.
You right, baby.
It don't make no sense that a nigga don't have none. Give her a break. You need a break.
Yeah, go sit on the counter and you can drink your juice. Okay. Put the bowl on the counter. Okay.
And go drink your juice, okay?
So you can go drink the juice. Then I give you some more in a little bit, okay? Give you some more later. Yeah, later.
What's up, y'all, man? I gotta start bringing up my YouTube game. You feel me? I gotta respect my YouTubians better, man. What's up, Back Bracking? What's the deal, my guy? Hey, Back Bracking, man. I found you maybe 2 weeks. No, not that's a lie. Like last week, nigga. Found you last week. I like the work you do. Keep going. So that's it. That's all. I seen it. I liked it, and I'm following. I sound like Keith Leon. Let's try it. Let's give it a rate. Nah, but yeah, that shit was cool. What you were saying. And that's it. I don't want to be capping and say nothing else. I seen it. I liked it, and I'm following. I'm about to smoke, bro. It's 2025. It's the 19th. People are losing their jobs. People are going crazy. We literally at the stage, if you don't see it, of rebuilding. They burnt up LA. Not the whole LA, but the parts where not too many niggas was at. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. The reality of it is a lot of niggas didn't get burnt up. A lot of rich people, White Houses got burned down. Other, ethnicities got burned down, but some black people did too. You feel me? People was living up there in Altadena, Pasadena and shit, but like we talking about Marina Del Rey or wherever else that they got burnt that we know not too many niggas was at. So this is what finna happen to y'all LA, cause I'm out here with y'all and I'm from here. They fit to. Can you turn that down? That shit gonna bleed in my video. That shit. This was finna happen to LA in the next couple years. They burnt it. They burnt all the rich areas down, the real rich areas. So think about when you think, I don't know. Let me give you a better example. This is what's happening. They burnt them areas down. Now that them is burnt down, like all the areas that you wish you used to want to go to and get up out of the hood is burnt down. Where you think all them people finna go? Where the fuck you at? What's gonna be the next suburban areas? Watts, South Central, the East Side, for sure the West. The West is finna be gone. Niggas that live on Crenshaw and up, that's gonna be the new suburban. Hollywood, Santa Monica. You gotta think about it. All that shit is close to downtown LA. where all of us used to live at. So what was called the hood, or you feel me, you living over there like towards the 6 O's area, like it's houses and shit over there. So like if you felt like you lived in an apartment complex and went over there towards the 6 O's and got a house, you might still be there. But a lot of you niggas not gonna be, because they're gonna move y'all out. Just like they was moving everybody out in these other urban areas, like towards the hundreds, like 120th all the way down to like maybe like 50 or something on certain avenues. You feel me? Like maybe not on Crenshaw up that way, but maybe towards down Normandy. Like motherfuckers was getting out their house and having to be evicted or whatever the terminology is. If you own a house, you to pay your mortgage and shit. That's what's going on. And then mind y'all, Olympics is coming in 2028. There is not going to be no Skid Row anymore. And if it is, it's going to be a valley of Skid Row. So meaning, I don't know the closest valley. You feel me? It might be Van Nuys or some shit. You feel me? Or they might push all these homeless people more out. But there is no, to me, my prediction is not going to be, it's just not going to, it's going to be called a new Skid Row. Because it's going to be homeless people who get to go someplace that is going to be like a plush, it's going to be plush. Basically, it's more plush than what the fuck they living in a tent outside of a building. They gonna at least have them secluded, like, you know how, what's them shits called, the trailer homes. It's gonna be like a village like that. Like, it's just not gonna be trailer homes. It might not even be tents either. It might be like little something. But watch, once you get all the homeless people off, you can tell any nigga that's outside, what the fuck are you doing? I'm telling you. Mark my words. Olympics is coming in 2028. They just burnt down a lot of rich people's homes or a lot of middle class people's homes in LA. They moving, y'all not hearing me, they moving the homeless out. And they moving the middle rich class in. It's like an obvious thing that's going on. If you point it out, you can see it. That's it. So my thing is, you, where the fuck you gonna be at? A lot of y'all gonna skip cities, states. I mean, a lot of y'all niggas going to Atlanta. Like, a lot of y'all, if y'all got the funds too, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Because I'm finna switch it. That's good, because I'm smoking. Look, you fucking up my train of thought. I ain't trying to look good. I'm trying to look great, baby. Anyway, yeah, a lot of y'all finna have to leave the city. A lot of y'all, think about, I'll say when I was a kid, it was a certain time that everybody was moving to Atlanta, Lancaster, Palmdale, Sylmar, Pacoima, Pomona, even Pasadena and Altadena. But those two excluded because it's fucked up over there. So where do y'all think y'all finna go? That's what I want to know. Where niggas think they finna go? The homeless thing is finna be a phenomenon. I feel like homelessness is gonna be a myth in like maybe 50 years or so. But it's gonna be levels like yeah, but now you got to think about it. If there was never no homelessness, then how would you tell somebody that they broke? Or you know what I mean? Like you already all right. There's homelessness now, so the people who making some money, you still tell them people if it's a dated situation or whatever or a flaw situation that they broke. Or you can't go to this venue because you don't got enough money. You broke. You don't got this chain on. You broke. So how are they gonna do it when everybody has a home? Easier. You don't have these certain things. Yeah. You can't get fresh water. You can't get this. That's gonna be the new broke.
Say that's most of the homeless people don't have to be homeless. Most of the homeless people are out there by choice. Like most of the homeless people got money.
No, I wouldn't say by choice.
Got money, got somewhere that they could be, but because of their choice of drug and because they prefer to stay.
See, that's the thing. Street. But that's the thing. Everybody that's homeless ain't on drugs. Everybody that's homeless
some of them is mentally
ain't mentally damaged.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody that's homeless doesn't have that stigma on them. Some people who just had a hard time in life, you feel me? Probably wasn't homeless a year or two before, but end up being homeless. And don't do drugs, don't do none of it. It's still some people out there like that. And a lot of people will never know the percentage because we always look at somebody homeless as in need of regular assistance. Like, I'm not homeless because I know how to read and write, or I know how to get up and get a job, or I know how to. That's what people say in their head. So they not gonna look at a person homeless as capable of. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, oh, that nigga working with the whoops, or what if the coworker next to you is homeless? It'll fuck you up because like, oh, well, they make money. Like, that's not the same deal, and that's what's finna be coming out. Like, well, that's actually what's been coming out like since this little TikTok like been going up and down because people been making a living off of that shit. So you finna see a lot of people, if it already go all the way down after whatever this extension is like, hey nigga, I'm out here living like this. This gonna be my new content because it's real for one. Two, TikTok was bringing people out of a state to where, nigga, I ain't broke no more. I ain't doing this. I ain't going to work. Niggas was quitting their job on TikTok. Saying fuck going to work. I quit my job today, y'all. I'm gonna be a TikToker and just do dance. Just do this all day. Some niggas did better shit, but they all got out of that little rut. And to me, it's like, as far as the TikTok shit, it scares America as far as the people who run it, because this already told you that TikTok wasn't an American app, but it was paying Americans a better life. Now niggas want 50%, and I said it again, and I'll say it again. Once they keep TikTok on this bitch, and it's a 50-50 split between America and whoever owns it, y'all niggas is getting the minimum wage. And that includes me. But I'm finna finesse. I don't know about y'all. I'm finna finesse. I'm not finna sit here not working and getting minimum wage. But if I choose to stop doing what I'm doing now, I get minimum wage. Make it make sense. They trying to level the scale out to where you don't level up. It's people that had $0, nigga, 2 years ago, and because of TikTok, they damn near, or is I wouldn't even say a millionaire, but niggas got over hundreds of thousands of dollars and never seen $200 2 years ago. They trying to switch that up. Nothing else, because the Americans don't give a fuck about information. Right. Nigga, we already stealing, like, not me personally, but we already stealing people information. Motherfucker, got scammers out here and all. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. So what is it? It's the money. We can't keep giving Americans $1,000 for 2 videos, for 1 video. That's $500. You feel me? Yeah. We can't keep doing that because YouTube ain't doing that shit.
Yep, they gotta get their money back.
You feel me? YouTube's the longevity money, but still, they not doing it. Like everybody kept saying on TikTok, you can't be a nobody and just say this and then be like, oh my God, who is this guy? 1 million followers. So hey, this is what you gonna get, nigga. We got a whole new quota now. It's called loophole. That's what I'm seeing. Fucking Facebook is on TikTok the day that TikTok unveils the lock-in, the ban, or whatever you want to call it. I just made a video maybe an hour or so ago, and now just seen that since they lifted the ban from TikTok, Facebook got his account on there. So you know how, all right, other brands have, yes, other brands have accounts on TikTok. So it's like, let's say like Tide, you feel me? Like they'll have commercials on there, and they'll have content on there. You feel me? They have shit on there that says, "Hey, we got our own account, and you know, y'all can still go buy Tide from the store and watch us do Tide shit or whatever, whatever."
You said that Facebook is gonna take it.
Now Facebook got their account. Facebook got their own account on TikTok.
You just I said that though. I think that was yesterday. You was talking about it. And
Come
you
on
said
now.
Facebook gonna be the one to take it.
Yeah, Mark a crazy goo, a crazy goo, a crazy goober. And when I say that, like,
That's the guy that owns.
y'all gotta think about it. Y'all think Mark? I think people think that Mark not smart. Like, they know he's smart, but they don't think he's smart. Like, because think about it. All right, Facebook been alive, but nobody goes and jumps to Facebook like they did with Instagram and what they did with TikTok. So years down the line, TikTok got bought by who? Facebook. Last maybe I would say in the last 4 years, it's 2025. From 2020 to 2025, isn't them the 5 years, which is still the pandemic era too? And then in these 5 years, didn't Mark Zuckerberg come out with the AI glasses, the Meta shit? He bought Instagram, came out with the Meta shit. Just start talking about the censorship is going down. So if you a nigga that say fuck, bitch, ass, and da da da, you just like to express yourself with profanity, and other creative ways that might be cringe or even like cringe worthy to other people. He letting you do it now, without you getting shadow banned and saying, hey, that's not right, unless it's like too extreme. You feel me? But like the regular shit that people were doing that may seem a little cringy, but it's like, oh, that shit funny or whoopty whoop, like that shit that was getting shadow banned over there is not now. But you gotta understand, people still is not like, oh, I'm gonna jump to Facebook. Well, fuck about that shit. Like we probably already own it, but we not finna jump to making this our TikTok. So what you gotta do? You gotta infiltrate that bitch. I'ma buy you, and if I can't buy you, I'ma buy damn near all your shares. So all you got. So at the end of the day, when people own the business, you gotta what is it called? I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. You gotta keep your shareholders happy. You feel me? Because these are the niggas that's buying into your company. So if Facebook own 80% of the shareholding, nigga, you better put my shit up on there. You better tell niggas to come over here to Facebook. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta tell niggas to come over here to Facebook. You gonna do it in such a way that they just gonna migrate over here or back over here, right, because of this situation we got. To me, it's smart as fuck. It's just like he did it to Instagram already. If you're not on Instagram, 9 times out of 10 you got a fucking Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, 9 times out of 10 you got a fucking Instagram. So like it's the same thing to me that's gonna be with TikTok. It's like if it stays, if this nigga buys it or it has some type of dealings with it where large shareholdership of it, if you're not on these, at least you on TikTok, cause I'm getting paid through that bitch too now. You feel me? Niggas wasn't getting paid through it, so it's making people aggravated. I can't get no money. All these creators who's on my shit not making no money could get some money. They was pouring their sweat and tears and their heart and soul out over here and wasn't getting a fucking dime. And these niggas make a dumbass dance up in one night and get $1,000+ dollars. That's why I say you're not expected to see the same money. Because if them type of niggas was taking your money and saying that you could be an affiliate and you could do all this, and you only see $500 from 1,000, remember that's 50%. What the fuck you think they getting now? You getting $250. You get 50% of the other 50. That's fucked up. But the same thing that creators, the same thing that happened to rappers when digital streams came out is about to happen with creators who create content. That's my theory, and it might not be. That's in a nutshell. It might not be for detail, but it's gonna seem like that. Like, damn, I'm making money. I think they want people to make money again, but still have to go work. Like when you was in Facebook days and people who was making they shit was probably still going to work their 9 to 5, even though they was like a nigga with the blue check and nigga still known and all that. You know what I'm saying? But TikTok was like, nigga, if you did this full time, you could do this full time. That's the whole purpose of this shit. That's what's finna change. Can we still do this full time and not have to do nothing else? If that's gonna be a main problem for content creators who see what's going on through the year. Like, all right, well they bought it back, but I still gotta go back to work. I gotta go look for a job.
Pretty much. And then let's go throw them off.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like,
hiring right now.
yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be like, niggas gonna be like, what's the, like, they gonna still love TikTok, but they gonna hate the people who had to get infiltrated. Meaning TikTok had to sell 50% of their shit, and they gonna be mad that had to happen, but still happy that it stayed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's something fucked up about this deal. All right, we get to keep TikTok, but all you niggas who's making 100,000 is gonna now make 50,000. That's a big fucking chunk. Oh, damn. Niggas gotta work at Taco Bell now. But Taco Bell ain't hiring. Nah. It's something gonna have to give. I feel like they going back to regular marketing. Like they trying to bring it back to base marketing where you had to have a cosign. You had to have these big names come fuck with you to even make some type of money. But we know from the actors, like Taraji P, you could be as big as you motherfucking want to be. If they not trying to pay you, they not trying to fucking pay you.
That's fucked up.
They not trying to pay you. That's what I'm thinking. It gotta be. It's something's up. Niggas don't say, pull the plug. Nah, turn that bitch on 12 hours later. See what they do. Oh, now is either 90 days or 270 days, which I'm saying it's gonna be probably 90 because that's what the new information that came out. But all right, let's say it right now. It's the 19th. 3 months from now is what? February, March, April 19th. That's WrestleMania Day. For people who like wrestling. Nigga. Something's still not adding up. If you don't like wrestling, for people who don't like wrestling, the April 19th means nothing to you. But April 20th does. 420. You feel me? If you don't smoke, then okay, whatever. One of them days fucking means something to you. And both of them days will be big as fuck on TikTok. WWE went crazy on TikTok last year. Maybe prior years before too, but they went crazy as fuck 2024. With the reactions, with WWE on their content page by themselves, they went crazy. 90 days is April 19th. Something's still not kicking in, right? So I'm saying, I'm predicting now. You go on that bitch on April 19th and they still popping. You either getting half your revenue that you used to get, or they taking that shit away. I don't see no third option. I don't see them giving you the same amount that you used to get with 50% owned by America. We talking about the niggas who tax the niggas who's broke. Hell no. So expect that pay cut to be cut in half, if not more. Or, see, America is some fucked up people. Tax bracket. Tax fucking bracket. Just like they did that shit with Chime and fucking Cash App. You make over, or you have somebody deposit over 600. That shit gotta be added to your W-2 or whatever you do yearly for taxes, it got to be added in, and motherfuckers got to know that you was spending that money before. Back years later, let's say before the pandemic, feel me? 2018, nigga could send you whatever the amount is on there. Like let's say it was a $2,000 limit. Nigga could send you $2,000 every 24 hours or whatever, and you don't have to explain where this money came from.
Oh, like Miracle just said, because she be playing them gambling, the slot games.
You don't gotta
and she be
explain
getting
nothing.
Money. They be freezing her cash out because she was like, they be wondering where the fuck the money coming from. If I ain't got no job, how am I keep getting all these?
Exactly.
Deposits?
They want to know where it come from, and now that
she just said that,
that's the thing that changed. All right, now we stayed, but you can't do this now. You can't put all that money on there now. So think about that in the content creator form. All right, niggas got 1 million followers, and niggas get $100,000 or whatever. Just to be clear, you get $100,000 as an example, right? They cutting that bitch in half. They cutting it in half. It's gonna be a content creator fee or just like you work somewhere and they get you. It's a paycheck, nigga. Just like how you work somewhere, like anywhere. You work for Burger King, my nigga. You work for Burger King, and in your check. When you see your check stub, they got all these breakdowns that, you feel me, deductions.
Tax withholding.
Nigga, you getting content creator deductions now. I guarantee you. And we ain't gonna know what none of them fucking words mean, just like you don't know what none of them fucking words mean now. It's gonna be a content creator deduction.
I can't.
Niggas gonna sit up there, like right now it might be like SSI, like you don't got SSI, but you pouring into the pot for the SSI niggas, right? It's gonna say some crazy shit on that paper, on that check stub. That's why I said niggas is gonna get minimum wage. Because if you pour 22 hours into your content creation, you can make it. But if you do 8 to 12 hours of content creation, it's not gonna level out. And I know you thinking like, well, how do they create the scale for that? Because they not sitting at home with you. If you edit in a 4-hour video for an hour, you get what I'm saying, or whatever. It's gonna be a scale in place, just like it is. Like the like system is in place. You think that just because you get 1 likes, or let's say you think without paying for promotion, when you get 1 million likes, that everybody's seen your video. It ain't the same thing. It's gonna be pay to play for everything again. Oh, you want to be on this brand right here? Or they gonna be paying you still pay to play. You came over here in 2018 and could have got $100,000 off of being a nigga like what's old boy who had the look? His name Jordan or some shit. He be with Method Man all the time. A guy like that, or a guy like Kai Snap. Boom. You could come over here and get this $500K for this little T-Mobile deal for this one commercial, these 2 commercials. But now, if you a nigga that it is not Kai, that's growing up in the content creator field and about to be famous, they just gonna give you a check now that says that you worked here, instead of saying we got this special guest, like we got Snoop Dogg to come in. Right. Snoop Dogg's retainer is $500K. You're not gonna be able to do that. Nigga gonna be like, all right, well, this is Kai Cenat. We paying him $50K for right now for this thing. You feel me? Some niggas gonna be able to negotiate like Kai because he been doing it during the time where it was free in abundance and he got it so big. But the niggas who didn't do all that and get that big, oh no, nigga, you only getting 20. We only paying you 20 for this, nigga. Do you want to do it or not? And that's gonna show the integrity again. It's the same thing with rappers. You feel me? Think back in the day. If you born in the 90s, you could think either back in the day or watch one of them old movies where the niggas used to play the trumpet and shit and be like, oh, I'm always on tour, and be like, oh, you a deadbeat nigga? Yeah. You feel me? Because you always had to go play on tour and get 25 cents and you supposed to be getting $1. It's gonna be back to them motherfucking days. But it's content. They've been focused on how can we tax these niggas who don't want to work no more, who want to work for themselves, who want to do what they love, but it's not in the niches that we gave them before. Back then, the niches before content creation was being a doctor, being a barber, being a teacher, being a policeman, being a firefighter. Like those were the niches. Now that we got social media, niches has been changed. Oh shit. Being a newscaster. Now you can do all that shit from your house. You don't even have to have all them gadgets and gadgets that them or the production that them niggas have and still have people watching you and pour money into you. So how the fuck you think they finna tax that? They about to tax that hard. Oh, you doing this? Well, you're gonna follow into this niche, and this niche tax bracket is $1 million. So if you make less than 1 million, we're still taxing you a pretty hefty charge. You feel me? But broke niggas always on return. See, nigga gotta get off of the return shit. If you get off the returns, like think about it. If you content create and they do what I'm saying, and you got kids too, so you looking for a return, and you right now probably with your kids get 10K. You might get 20K once they inflict that little law on content creation. But that's it. Nigga, now, before this happened, your tax bracket went from 0 to 150,000, and you explain how you got it. And for at least your first 3 years, you only had to pay an X amount if you know what you're doing. Because they didn't enlist these laws yet. They didn't say that, oh, well, content creation is a real thing. So, think about it. Niggas who do this and dance and doing the dances for years from Vine to now and probably switch their creation that's getting paid these hundreds of thousands of dollars. They've been trying to hate and tax on these niggas for years. How can we get this little nigga who do the nay-nay under our booklet? You feel me? This nigga making his own money off of people fucking with him. How can we get this nigga to make that money still, but we get most of that shit? That's the time now. And all off of one app, TikTok, because they couldn't do it off of Instagram. They couldn't do it off of Facebook. It was owned by American. You couldn't do it. And you was doing it in a certain way where you taking these content creators money. Like, you're not giving them shit. But we got all these incentives and shit about, oh, if you pay this much, $5 a day for a month, you can reach these certain likes and views. All right, cool. We see it's rigged. TikTok showed you that, nigga, I could do something stupid and just blow up because people fuck with it right now. And then when they start changing the algorithm and that, it was like, well, you got to do something for a long time and fuck with it now. But they finna try to X that shit out to where it's like, it don't matter what you do, nigga. You could be a rapper. You could be this. If you don't follow these guidelines of the tax bracket of the conversation, then no, fuck you. You're going to keep getting taxed. You're not going to get to that little stage where you feel like you the nigga or none of that. Unless you sell out. Then what? You're just another artist. So. I know I'm gonna be here. Better learn how to finesse. That's what I'm learning how to do. If y'all want to learn how to finesse, take the finesse one-on-one class with me. You feel me? We finna learn how to finesse legally. Yeah. 2025, raw dogging finessing. We raw dogging content and we finessing every motherfucking body and everything. And it don't have to be illegal. It's so many legal finesses that you will be fucking, your mind will be boggled. It's so many legal finesses that it probably didn't happen to you. And you like, damn, how the fuck they do that? And you explain, and you like, that's some fucked up shit. But it's a legal finesse. So, I'm going to end y'all off with this message because I'm about to chill the fuck out. And I'll be back in about an hour or so. We're going to do some gaming. Learn how to fucking finesse. I don't encourage illegal. But when you're ill, you could get rid of the eye, nigga. That's all I'm saying. It's been fun, War Mates. I'll see y'all in a bit.